What's up? I'm Joe with OCDetailing, and today I'm going to do another demo on how we like to rinseless wash cars. The reason I'm doing this is because I put a video out before and I get a lot of questions on that. So we have the products I like to use here. CarPro Echo. This is my favorite rinseless wash. So basically what I do with this is I have a pump sprayer. It's a Smith's 2-gallon sprayer that we use that you can get on Amazon. Inside of that I use 2 gallons of distilled water to 4 ounces of Echo. So 4 ounces of Echo, 2 gallons of distilled water. And then in my bucket, I actually make 5 gallons, 4 or 5 gallons, to about 1.5 ounces of this. So it's a much more or less diluted concentration. The first step of this is we're gonna take a pump sprayer with our solution in it, and we're gonna mist down the car. And that's gonna go a little something like this. Just a quick mist. And then Masha is actually gonna be nice enough to demonstrate how easy this is. She has never done this before, but she happened to show up here to say hi to me, and I was like, perfect timing to demo this. So, Masha, you're gonna wanna put that on the paint, and just on your first pass, this is really important, no pressure whatsoever. This car is actually really dirty, so we don't wanna induce any swirl marks. So now we wanna flip that over and use just the weight of our hand and go back over it. And now we wanna go back into our bucket that has a grit guard in it and rub our mitt on it. Yeah, rub it good. Now, you're going to want to go back over this panel. So you're going to want to go just really light, no pressure whatsoever. And then flip it over and just the weight of the mitt. And the charging port open on the car. Now, I'm going to go ahead and mist down the rest of this real quick so I can do a couple more panels for you guys in real time. Thank you for your help, Masha. I appreciate it. Thanks, honey. So, I'm gonna do like just the rest of this car real quick just to show you guys in real time how fast this can go. And the reason I like washing cars like this so much is because unless the car is super filthy, this is really the safest way I've found to wash cars. And if the car is really, really, really dirty, like way worse than this one, which this car is actually pretty dirty, you would probably do okay to rinse the car off first. Just rinse the car off first, then go through this process. But this seems to be the most swirl-free way to wash a car that I have personally found in all my years of doing this. So now I'm going to go through this literally in real time as fast as I normally would, just so you can see how quick and effective this is. And I'll pick up where Masha left off. I'm going to stay above this line, right, because there's a ton of dirt down here. Tons of dirt on this car. So I don't want to pick all that up on my mitt until I'm done. So I'm going to go for the top halves first. And then after that, I'll come back and get the bottom. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to start top. Again, first pass, no pressure whatsoever. And then I'm going to flip my mitt and I'm going to make one more pass with just the weight of my hand. Back to my grit guard. And guys, typically dirt doesn't really accumulate on the tops of the car, so you can be pretty forgiving with this as far as like how big of a pass you're going. And the places where I'm going to be careful is like all of a sudden I know that around this marker there's going to be a lot of dirt here, so just really lightly go around the marker one time, because I know it's going to be an area that's going to give me some trouble. So now I'm going to be on the bottom half of the car. When I get to the bottom halves, I start at the back end because the most dirt's up there, so I don't want to carry that forward, or carry it back. So now that I'm here, I'm doing much smaller sections, no pressure whatsoever, and then I'm flipping, weight of my hand, right there. And I'm moving my bucket with me. Grit guard wipe off. And the ideal with doing this is that I want to get the bulk of the dirt off of the car. If there's stubborn areas, I have a way to address those when I'm done, but I don't want to scrub them off with this mitt because I'm going to induce some swirl marks if I do that. So let's pretend I washed the rest of it. Basically, going back over the rocker panels takes the longest. It would be another probably 2 or 3 minutes that I don't want to bore you with on a video. So I'm just going to dry off the stuff that we already did. So basically what I'm going to do now is actually get the rest of this quarter panel. I'm still scared to scroll the car up, even if, yeah, anyways. Something I found very handy, this is CarPro EliXir. This is what I'm going to use as a quick detailer. This is what I'm going to use as a spot cleaner. Also, I like using it as a drying agent. So I'm going to lightly mist And then I'm gonna use my drying towel, which my favorite drying towels are these WaveRider. Literally at the shop, I still have some of these that are 3 years old that still absorb water and work really, really well. It's an expensive drying towel, but per use, probably the cheapest towel I've ever bought in my shop, period. And then just drying it off, no pressure whatsoever either. Just picking up water, that's all I'm doing. Avoiding the areas that I didn't wash. And that's how I like to rinseless wash cars. In real time, when I do this, even on a car this dirty, I'm 20 minutes to do all the paint and the wheel faces and the glass. If the car's like dusty, you can do it in like 10, because you can go a lot quicker. The coolest thing about this though is, like I said, I have never swirled up a car washing a car this way. Even jet black cars that were fully corrected, I just haven't seen it. It seems to be much safer than traditional washing for me, and a lot less effort than dragging out the 2 buckets and foam cannons and all that other stuff. Although it is fun to do that on occasion if you just are into that stuff. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. I'm Joe with OCDetailing.